Hi, today I'll be doing my speech, my persuasive speech on is early education needed. My audience is Desavia, Daniel, Nakitra, Karan, and Renika. Let me ask you a question. Is early education needed? I say yes, because that's a time in a child's life when they begin their early years in learning. It is important and is very vital for their children to get a foundation in learning. If a child doesn't get a foundation, where do he or she goes? Do they get a good start in education or do they lag behind? I have been in early education for the last 11 and a half years, and I have discovered the benefits of getting a foundation for children in learning. Young children need a foundation in order to build skills for life. Early education provides children with relationships, their brain is development, and their life skills have begun. First, when their relationship begins with the teacher, with the peers, they're a long-lasting relationship. As being an early education, as I educate the parent, I educate the child, and we build a relationship. We actually become a family as we see each other day in and day out. We learn what their growth is, what they need to grow, and what they need to have in order to keep learning going. Does a child really fully recover if they don't get a foundation? I think they'd be lagging behind in school because they're always playing the catch-up game. In one of my articles, it talked about the importance of early child education and how child learn through play in their early years. Research has showed that if the child doesn't get in the first 3 years when the brain is developing, being stimulated, the child lags behind. Overall, a child needs nurturing and protection and learning in their early years. If a child feels safe in learning, they begin to grow. But when a child has high levels of stress, they seem to lag behind in the room of learning or even expressing themselves. For example, I may have a child who doesn't know how to express themselves with correct way and language, and in anger, they use hitting. So my job is to redirect them and encourage the parents, let's get on the same page to work together. Early education provides parents with a place of stability for their children to come and learn and grow while they're working, and also learning what they need to work on their own. Because as we learn, parents are the first teachers, and then teachers are the second, and then the other people who the child is involved with also become their teacher in life. Today I will have a testimony from two parents. One parent has a child who started early education early, and the second parent started late. We will start with Renika first.
Hi, I am Renika Colbert, and my child started childhood education early at the age of 6 months. It helped her to develop her speech, her social skills, as well as learning and reading at an early age.
Next we have Nakitra Davis.
Hi, my name is Nakitra Davis. My child started daycare at the age of 2 years old, which I feel like he should have started earlier. He learned how to interact with kids his age, and he also have improved his learning ability.
That's 4 minutes.
Okay, thank you for those great testimonies. So I say this, child care, early education is needed. Child care is needed. Governor Hunt, Governor McCoy this year, he put money in pre-K early education, but I want him to consider about putting in the first 3 years. Let's put more money. He didn't add more to Smart Start. I think there should have been more added into Smart Start for those children who are not being served. We have a lot of children in North Carolina, in the county of Warren County I am, who's not being served because their parents cannot provide cannot pay for early education or child care. So this is the end of my speech.